So there's basically two ways you could go about rigging your outrigger pins. We've chose to go with this method here, which is basically removing this metal bar from the pin itself, and then just adding the short piece of mono right here. It can be kind of whatever length you choose. Shorter is a little bit better. This gives you an advantage. If you were to have a problem and wanted to change a clip real quick, you could cut the loop here and cut the loop here and just change this out in the middle. Maybe if you had a failure in the middle of the day and you just needed to do a quick replacement, it allows you to do that. And it's a little bit cleaner, as I'll show you with the other piece. You don't have just as much hardware for a line to get caught on, especially with a lighter tackle when you're fishing a 20 or 30 pound. But like I said, it's going to be a short piece of mono. You're going to crimp a loop on either end and then just run the mono through the middle. And then we use a number 10 single barrel swivel to slide over the mono and then just crimp it down, and that keeps the pin from riding up and down and keeps it center of that piece. So the other way that comes with the kit that you could also do is to basically just use two of the snap swivels and snap either one on either side of that bar, and then you would just crimp your mono to either side, either end of that right there, which also allows you to make a quick change. If you needed to, you wanted to change a pin out, like I said, maybe you had a failure and wanted to change it out as well, or if you trailer your boat a lot and you need to kind of take things down and take it apart for travel, this is a little bit more cumbersome to deal with because it's all hard mounted this way. You can just unclip it, take it apart, roll it up, and then string it back up the next time.
We have customers that want to use roller trollers sometimes, and sometimes they want to use the blacks depending on how they're fishing, or even with tagline, you can quickly undo it and use it as a tagline return. There's a lot of different ways to use it.
And like I said, the reason we don't like this way is just because you've got extra little places for light tackle to catch. A possible point it could catch and break on a bite. Maybe you're gonna get one bite a day and you get unlucky and get one hung and it breaks off and just makes for a bad day. So say that's why we've chose to go with this method.
One other tip is heat shrink again. We haven't done it on here just because we've been changing outriggers with the different shows over and over. But when we get ready to fish hard or fish a tournament or something like that, we would put heat shrink on here, again, just to keep it clean. That way your line doesn't get caught on it. So as you can see, we're rigged up to fish essentially one long rigger and a teaser return. We rig with double halyard locks instead of triples because we're never pulling a short rigger because most of the time we're dredge fishing, especially this time of the season. We were just out fishing yesterday, 2 dredges on dredge booms, a long rigger, a flat line bait, and then this is a teaser return. So we're pulling 4 lines with hooks and a whole lot of lines with teasers and baits and dredges.
And you can always add a clip above or below actually the ring if it just want give you a backup or a secondary. If you decided you wanted to run a short rigger for whatever reason, it's just not part of the program for us.